One up, one down. First round submission in the first fight. And we are all ready for bout number 2 of the evening. Here comes the Matrix, Youness Acharki. Apologies if I got the name slightly incorrect. 2-0 as a pro, already 1-0 in JCK. We saw him get a big win in his debut over Yer Mulati via body kick in an action-packed fight.
Look at his jacket there. You see Acharki Jr. When I was in the back room asking him, hey, what do you want to call me? What do you want me to call you? The Matrix, Youness, or Acharki? He says, hey, call me Acharki Jr. And that's his slogan, Acharki Jr.
And you know what? I'm really impressed by this kid. He comes from a Taekwondo background, and it shows in his kicks. He was able to finish his last fight with a brutal body kick. He's got well-rounded skills. He can grapple, but obviously he prefers to keep things on the feet. He's still a young guy, only 25 years old, pretty tall and rangy for the weight class, and I think the future is bright for the Matrix, Youness Acharki.
And this is such a nice guy to interview, very well-spoken, very open and approachable. And I remember when we interviewed him for the first time he came in, he told us a bit about his martial arts life experience, and he's got a really interesting story. Being a Moroccan, his family's based in Europe, but he's now training in Thailand, and he had a fight in Malaysia. Malaysia is not a very big MMA scene, and he did so good that the boss of the event actually liked him. They went out, had dinner, and just took a liking to it, and now that's his main sponsor. And we saw 3 delegates last night when we came in late. They had just came from Malaysia, went to Beijing, saw the Great Wall, and then they're here to support their sponsored fighters. So, I mean, that's pretty international if you ask me. Moroccan fighter based in Thailand, parents are living in Europe, and Malaysian, you know, backing. Like, how cool is that?
International is the name of the game, and check this out, guys. JCK, we now have a fully international roster. This fight does not feature a Chinese fighter. In fact, we have a Moroccan fighter versus your man here.
Yeah, my man here. Namuungerel.
Namuungerel.
Yeah, I know I got the name wrong. Forgive me for my, you know, I spent at least 5 minutes over and over with him standing next to me, and he even gave up. He gave up hope and said, all right, that's good enough. But Namuungerel is how he asked me to say it. His father's name actually is pretty cool. So his father's name is Amgalanbaatar. And how it works apparently in Mongolia is you just have one name, but for the passport you need a surname. So they use their father's given name as the surname, which is kind of cool about the history or how they do it. Anyway, Namuungerel, this is not his first time he's fought. He's fought twice in JCK, and he's a great grappler. He's got 5 wins. All of his wins were via submissions. So you got to think that we're in for no surprises here, him facing a good striker. And this is a matchup as old as time itself, where it's striker versus grappler. And I think it's going to be a question of who can impose their game better. Both of them are very equally matched in size and stature, but I think their skills and the way they approach the fight is highly different. Can he take his opponent down, or will Youness be able? Will Youness Acharki Jr. be able to keep it on the feet? Let's have a look at the tape. We see 3 years younger is Acharki Jr. with a 5-centimeter reach advantage.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 男子轻量级的复赛争夺，南方选手身高180公分，臂展185厘米，体重71.40公斤，年龄25岁，来自于 Muay Thai Art Club，MMA 综合格斗战绩2战全胜 ，JCK 战女省战绩1战1胜。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the blue corner from Morocco, Youness, the Matrix, Acharki. 本场比赛，红方选手身高180公分，臂展180厘米，体重71.50公斤，年龄28岁，来自于 Storm Team，MMA 综合格斗战绩8战5胜3负 ，JCK 战略城战绩2战1胜1负。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome red corner from Mongolia. Gets ready for Namuungerel Amgalanbaatar. The referee who charged in this octagon is Mr. Liang Ming.
Excited for this one. Will we see another finish? I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of finishes tonight.
Yep. I predict this one's going to get finished. Both fighters run at each other.
Charging out. It is Youness Acharki in the blue versus Namuungerel Amgalanbaatar in the red. That's a hard name for me to say, guys. I'm sorry.
Acharki Jr. giving some calf kicks there from the standing position.
Oh, that's a quick stand-up by the ref. Did he just slip at the beginning? I didn't quite see.
Yeah, he just slipped. He went for a kick and fell off his own feet.
I'm trying to see their names on my screen here. I was hoping he didn't like roll his ankle or something.
Look at the pressure from Acharki Jr.
Head kick.
But Namuungerel, he's very unorthodox, and he's dangerous when it gets to the ground.
Oh, the refs are wasting no time in telling the fighters to get to it. I mean, they are.
Acharki Jr. is cutting him off and putting the pressure on him.
Exactly. You know, Namuungerel, he actually hasn't fought since 2024. His last fight was against Wang Shi. That's a pretty tough opponent.
Yeah.
In his second fight in JCK, he took on Wang Shi, who's had a million fights.
His striking is very unorthodox, but he is a good grappler. So, question is,
and he choked out Andy.
Yeah. Whoa. He's getting a warning. Trust me, you don't want to get a warning here in JCK. You get a warning, and once they pull out the yellow card, you lose 50% of your purse. And if you get the second yellow card warning, you lose the other 50% of your purse. So
that's crazy. Although we've never seen that happen in 20 cards that I've called.
There he shoots. There he shoots. So nice defense here from heavy hips from Acharki Jr. But
not fully out of danger yet because Namuungerel has his hands clasped. Okay,
Namuungerel has that over-under.
Yeah, this will be a telling moment. I mean, if Youness can...
Look at this.
Wow. Not only...
Acharki goes to the back, and he's going for the back. This is not what we expected, but maybe... You know, he does train at some good gyms. Look at this. Namuungerel is going for a Kimura.
But he has no control.
He doesn't have control. Look at this. Youness on the back.
With one hook in. Are we going to see our second rear naked choke of the night in the first round?
Now Namuungerel needs to respect that left hand. It's trying to
creeping up
there. Yeah, trying to creep up there.
Let's see. I think Youness also wants to put his other hook in when possible. He doesn't want to slip off the top here. He's riding a little bit high. Would really like that second hook in.
Yeah, what he could do is he could lock his legs, lock his he gets a second hook. This is not where you want to be. Only 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes in. Oh, he's really starting to swim that one hand in. Namuungerel's holding the other hand.
Yeah, you know, early in the fight, early in the first round, before these guys are sweaty, getting your back taken is not where you want to be. Much harder to escape when you're dry.
I think Acharki Jr. would do good to do some ground and pound, some hammer fist here, soften his opponent up a little bit.
I agree, that right hand is wide open.
Some hammer fists.
Youness proving right now that he's more than just a striker. He definitely has some grappling chops here. You know, he defended that takedown. Not only defended the takedown, but scored one of his own. And now he's working on a rear naked choke here. Switches to go to mount.
Nice, a full mount. 1.5 minutes left. Will he be able to unleash some of his striking? This is one of the best things. If you're a striker moving to MMA, top ground and pound just comes so natural. That power you have in the striking. Oh,
here
beautiful slipping, cutting elbow. Another one, 2 elbows.
2 big elbows. And these are
4.
These are really dangerous because these are the types of strikes that open up cuts.
Absolutely. Oh, but look at that. Namuungerel just blows out of there with a huge bridge. Now he's on top in the guard.
And lands an elbow of his own.
Of Acharki Jr., yes.
It's almost like that elbow
2
woke
elbows.
him up a little bit. He's like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Heavy hips here from Namuungerel. Look at the pressure here, just pressuring forward.
You see Namuungerel on top. He did land a couple of nice elbows. He's settled into the guard of Youness here. 30 seconds to go in the round. See Youness trying to skip his hips out there, try to get something going from the bottom position, but Namuungerel's with a good pace.
Namuungerel has him like absolutely stacked here on the cage wall. Heavy hips by the Mongolian. some close-up kicks. As Namuungerel now inside control, but only 8 seconds left. Not much time left for him to work here in this very good position.
Namuungerel's able to turn it around at the end of the round.
I would still give that round to Acharki Jr. in my opinion.
Yeah, he spent more time on top. He probably did more damage as well.
And oh, look at the face of Namuungerel. I think he's broken an orbital bone. Look at his left cheek.
Well, let's take a look here.
Oh, bro, he
does have
pretty
some
messed up. I don't know what. Was that the elbow? Look at that left cheek.
Youness! Youness! Youness!
Take a look at some of the action here. Slip and a fall by Namuungerel. Led to a warning by the ref. The ref on top of them, getting them to work right away. Youness ends up taking the back here. When he switched over to full mount, he landed 2 really nice elbows.
There was a swelling on that left cheek before he was in full mount.
Really?
Yep.
Well, they did not bring the doctor in to look at it.
Trust me. Let's get when you see a close up, you'll see. You see that? If you can't. We've got the puller in front of us between us and him right now. We're on the wrong side of him.
Fight! All set for round 2 between Youness, the Matrix, Acharki in the blue, and Namuungerel in the red.
There you can see. Look at that left side of his face.
You know, Youness sees that right away, and he's going to be targeting that. It's going to be harder for Namuungerel to see shots coming from that side.
One thing I like about Acharki Jr. is that his hands are up high, aggressive, very confident in his striking. Cutting him off. Feels like he's looking for a straight cross here.
You know, it's interesting.
Namuungerel
does kind of shoots from really far out and then ends up sitting guard.
Oh, nice kick. Sinks through, goes to the midsection.
Unusual tactic.
See the eye there.
Oh,
a big right hand.
The big right hand. It's just like I said, you know, it's harder to see shots coming on that side when you have swelling like that. Youness is on the front held. He's got an anaconda choke. He's wrapping up an anaconda choke here. Namuungerel,
if he can. Yeah, he
gives up on it to take the back, try to take the back here.
Oh, straight to full mount.
Just gave up mount. I think
some big punches here.
This is the beginning of the end, I believe.
I don't know, man. Namuungerel is pretty tough, bro. He's, unorthodox, but tough as nails.
I don't understand.
Bad position.
2 things: why he pulled guard after that shot, and why he just gave up mount there.
Yeah, it looks like he just.
He's
very skittish with the striking, in my opinion. And maybe Acharki Jr. just has power that we another big elbow, power that we didn't, we just don't feel.
See if he can land a couple more of those elbows.
Acharki Jr. holding on for, Namuungerel holding on for dear life, but look at Acharki Jr. working the ground pound. This is so tiring if you're in the bottom. Bridging, holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
And you have 3 minutes left with an
I
aggressive.
think
the referee might be stepping in.
This is the beginning of the end here.
The referee telling him to fight back.
Namuungerel does just enough to avoid getting stopped.
He might be able to pull him off here because can Acharki Jr. get the
wow.
body?
Amazing. You know, I thought Namuungerel was probably done. And then he does just enough.
Acharki Jr. is really good here.
He's got the choke, but he's falling off. The angle is not right.
He's not on the right angle.
He's going to slip off, and Namuungerel is going to end up on top here.
This is just a crank.
Just a neck crank at this point. Let's see if Youness can shrimp out and try to take the back, but Namuungerel ends up on top.
Nice elbow there from the bottom. I also don't understand why Acharki Jr. chose to fall him to the ground. He was so dominant on the feet.
He had him hurt.
Yes.
Maybe he thought he could follow up with ground and pound and
maybe also wants to showcase his MMA, his full round MMA skills. Doesn't want us to think he's only a striker.
Acharki is signaling to the ref that this guy's not doing anything, but he's got to take some more initiative here. Try to sweep him. Try to stand up.
Got his legs grapevine from the bottom. There's Acharki Jr. And Namuungerel is,
I can't
he's
believe
doing just enough to not get stood up. The referee warns them again. He needs to hurry up. The referee had enough. He did warn him twice.
Namuungerel,
Namuungerel looks really tired.
he's just kind of flailing around. When he got up, he just crashed into the cage there. Let's see if Youness can load up
Youness goes for another big body kick.
another one of those right hands. You know, Namuungerel is circling into the power of Youness.
Namuungerel's mouth wide open. He
There's
shoots
another
as
shot.
a single leg.
But he's actually able to convert and get the takedown. Wow.
He goes to. He is almost inside control, but can.
There's a Von Flue choke here. How crazy would that be?
He gets back to half guard.
You could still finish it from half guard.
I don't know, butterfly. Single butterfly, half guard.
It looks like he is.
Oh, there he goes.
my
Can he come
goodness.
up?
Youness
Looks
is
like Youness is going for a guillotine here.
latched onto this guillotine, but he's
He needs
on
to.
the wrong side. Doesn't have his hands connected either.
Feels like Namuungerel is trying to set up an arm triangle, but 10 seconds left. Who would have thought this fight was gonna
Round.
go to the third round?
Kind of a weird round.
That fight was so close to getting stopped with that ground and pound.
Yeah, a few more strikes and that probably would have been it, but he did just enough to avoid the referee stepping in. I mean, based on his body language, I thought he was done. Just how he kind of gave up mount. He was like, he pulled guard after that awkward shot.
Youness,
I
Youness,
would say, yes.
Youness, one leg, one middle, okay? This time,
It's that easy for Acharki Jr. because
See, look,
you
he
know,
just goes
needs
to his back. This
yeah.
is not something you really see in high-level MMA very often,
Oh.
right? And gets
Needs a punch
cracked
there.
by that right hand. And we thought that this might be the beginning of the end here. Youness was landing some big shots right here. I thought it was really
It feels
close.
like the referee is actually stepping in.
Really close.
Look, it's like he's stepping in, and then he boom.
And then he builds his base back up,
Somehow.
does just enough, and then he ended up getting a takedown and was on top for the the final minute of that round. Weird round that was. I think Youness is probably up to. Youness Acharki in the blue versus Namuungerel in the red. Very tough guy.
Checks that low kick.
Visibly exhausted, breathing through his mouth. And
He looked like this in round one.
and he seems like pretty uncoordinated, just the way he's moving around.
Look at that. Very
Another-
sloppy takedown attempt.
Another shot from far out and pulls guard again. I think Youness will just let him up.
Youness in his face. Look. Sorry.
Pumping the
There was a 1-2. Now we
pumping the
see
shots out there.
Namuungerel going for a head kick.
Maybe some of this is ring rust because Namuungerel hasn't fought in a year and a half. Do you think that could be
Straight
it?
right goes through. Could be. Maybe the weight cut. I mean, he's not a small guy for 71. It could
Another
be
shot.
that.
Oh, that was that knee.
I don't know.
Legal.
I think he didn't hit the face.
I feel like Youness is loading up a big right hand.
Just misses.
Oh,
Oh,
that
hits
one.
him with a nice right and in
Floors
full
his
mount.
head back. All right.
Straight to full mount.
All Youness needs to do is put together 3 or 4 big shots from mount. I think this is going to be it.
I don't know. I think
But I've said it
I think Namuungerel is
several
tough as
times.
nails, buddy. I think he needs to do volume punching, control the position, and hope the referee steps in to stop this. To be careful. Namuungerel is going to roll over.
It's so weird because he'll just like give up positions, look like he's done, and then pull an escape out of nowhere. Kind of an awkward position here. And then something weird happens and he like ends up on top.
Yeah. Now we see it's Acharki Jr. back on the pressure.
Youness is on him.
A beautiful counter.
You see
Look at Namuungerel. He
Namuungerel.
just drops, pulls guard all the time. So willing to.
Becoming kind of an awkward fight, to be honest.
It doesn't even. It looks like he drops him, but I don't think. I think he just chooses to sit down. Another nice body kick.
Another shot. And now Namuungerel just charges after him, eats a knee and a right hand.
Namuungerel looks exhausted right now. Some body shots now would be absolute money.
Oh, yes.
Straight cross.
Another right hand.
For Acharki Jr.
I'd like to see Youness put some combinations together because he's throwing mostly singular shots.
I agree with you. And just, work the body, man. This guy's exhausted.
Another one. It feels like he's one or two good shots away from putting this guy away. He just can't really find it.
Nice. Right from Namuungerel. Cannot cut him out.
Every time I do, he comes back with something.
Catches him coming in with an inside kick that trips him up.
Goes for a little trip there, unable to get it. Kick and a slip by Acharki. Youness walking at him with his hands down. He's like, this guy doesn't have much for me, but Youness can't seem to put him away.
Really feels like Youness is head hunting right now. Landed with the right cross there. I do think that he should be working the body more instead. In my opinion, there's
a body kick for you. I feel like, if he could put a 3 or 4 attack combination together, I feel he would have great success. Just kind of choosing to throw one singular strike at a time. Big power shot. Namuungerel visibly exhausted.
Oh,
big
beautiful right hand.
Cracks him with another
cracks
one.
him with a short hook. Drops him.
Namuungerel.
Just some hammer fist now. Elbows, I think the ref would step in. Short hammer fist here with that right hand.
See the referee slap the hand away.
Short elbows here from Acharki Jr. Nice head pressure.
20 seconds left. It looks like Namuungerel is going to survive the fight. Multiple times throughout the course of the fight, I thought we were very close to a finish. But here we are, deep into the third round. Dominant performance by Youness Acharki.
I mean, the only time he was a bit in trouble was in that first round, the last 30 seconds, minute, where he got slammed and he had Namuungerel. Except for that kind of 1 minute, this fight was an absolute dominant performance by Youness Acharki Jr. And let's see if the judges agree with us, but I'll be shocked if they don't.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. Kick and a slip to start the fight off by Namuungerel. And that was kind of like, how would you say? It kind of showed how the fight was going to go. Kind of an awkward,
very unorthodox
fight. Unorthodox movement by Namuungerel. He would shoot takedowns, pull guard. Here we see, at the end of the first round, he did get on top and landed some decent ground and pound. But the rest of the fight really belonged to Youness Acharki. We see Namuungerel shooting and then pulling guard here. I thought Youness was really close to finishing the fight a few times. I feel like if he would have put a few more combos together, he could have got this guy out of there. Regardless, dominant performance. Should be a dub on the record for Youness Acharki.
接下来宣布比赛结果：1号裁判27比30 ，Judge Number 1 27 to 30。2号裁判27比30 ，Judge Number 2 27 to 30。3号裁判27比30 ，Judge Number 3 27 to 30。本场比赛3位裁判一致性判定，蓝方胜。 For the winner, by unanimous decision, win by point, representing Morocco, the Matrix, Youness Acharki.